Hello my dear students, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are going to learn a class 9 English lesson collectors question and answers, and this is part 1 of this question and answer session. The explanation of the collectors chapter has been already uploaded in my channel, and the link of the same will be shared in the description box for your convenience. Okay, so let's move on to the question and answers. But before that, students, if you're viewing my video for the first time, do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get the notification of all the upcoming videos. Do watch the video till end, and if you like it, hit the like button and also share with your friends. So, students, now moving on to the question and answers of this chapter, you have comprehension C1. Read the play silently with your friend. Find and discuss the answers to the following questions. As you know, this chapter is in the form of play, and we have many characters here, the conversations, and you have to answer few of the questions here. So, under that first question is, why was the group looking for shelter? So we know that the group of teachers and students were out for a walk. So what happened that they wanted to take a shelter? Answer is, when the group was out for an adventure walk, it started to rain heavily. So the group was looking for a shelter. Okay, as we go through the chapter to the play, we come to know that the group of teachers and the students were out for an adventure walk, and suddenly it started raining heavily and all were drenched. So in order to save themselves from rain, they were looking for a shelter there. Okay, so moving on to the next question, how far was the village from the place the group was living in? Means how far was the village from the place where the group had been stopped here, particularly they were at the right at that moment. So the answer is, the village was nearly 3 miles from the place the group was living in. So the group was had gone out for an adventure walk, and now they were all about 3 miles away from the village. So it was a far off place from the village. So this is how you can write the answer. Moving on to the next question. Why did Mr. Hunt hesitate to seek shelter in the house? So, as you know, that there were many characters, the teachers. Here, one of the teachers' name was Mr. Hunt, and why was he not willing? He was hesitating to take shelter in that house. Okay, so answer is, Mr. Hunt hesitated to take shelter in the house because it was in a lonely place and it wasn't there the previous time he had walked there. So, here, when we read the play, we come to know that Mr. Hunt was a teacher. He did not want to take the shelter in that particular house which they had seen there. Okay, he hesitated there. Why? Because it was in a lonely place. It was it was in a lonely place, means there was nothing here and there in the surrounding. It was just a forest and a jungle place, and there in between he saw one house. So he was not willing to take shelter there. And apart from there, from that, there was one more reason, that the previous time he had come to that way, he did not see any of the houses over there. But this time, how come this house is here? He had a confusion. Thus, he was not willing to take the shelter there. Okay. So, moving on to next question. Name the occupants of the house who were living in the house. Who to whom does that house belong to there? Okay. So, answer is, the occupants of the house were Mrs. and Mr. Brown. Okay, from the play we get this answer. We get to know that Mr. and Mrs. Brown were the occupant of the house. Moving to next question. On what pretext did the occupants of the house separate the teachers from the children? So, when we go to the chapter, we come to know that Mr. and Mrs. Brown, who were occupants of the house, they separated the teachers and the children. On what pretext? On what reason? We have to write that. So, the answer is, the occupants of the house asked the children to sit in the kitchen and asked the teachers to sit in the living room. They separated them, saying that there was not enough place in the living room for all to sit. Okay, so here we come to know that the occupants, that is Mrs. Brown and Mr. Brown, they asked the children to be seated in the kitchen, whereas the teachers were made to sit in the living room. And what was the reason? Why were they separated? Because they were saying that there was not enough place in the living room for all to accommodate there, for all to sit over there. So in order to provide the congestion, they separated the students and the teacher. Okay, so this is how you can write the answer. Moving to the next question. What seemed unnatural in the house to the children? So, when we go to the chapter, we find that the children found something very unnatural, something very weird there, which was not natural, which was not common. So, what was that? So, answer is the children felt that the house was very unnatural because the kitchen looked very empty. There were no plates, pots, or pans in the cupboard, but there were dials and lights. Okay, so when we go through the lesson again, we come to know that the children were very uncomfortable and they were finding a house as very unnatural because when they were sitting in the kitchen, they found it very empty. Because students, we know the kitchen is there, you find many equipments like vessels, utensils, plates, pots, and many things which you use for cooking. But here they found nothing, it was all empty, the cupboards were empty. Instead of plates and pots and pans, the cupboard were having the dials and the lights inside them. So this made the children very uncomfortable and they found it unnatural to be there. Okay, so moving to next question. What was unnatural with Mrs. Brown's hand? So there was something unique or weird with Mrs. Brown's hand. What was that? So answer is Mrs. Brown had 7 fingers in each of her hands. So what was the weird thing or unnatural thing that Mrs. Brown was having 7 fingers in each of her hands? So that was very unnatural thing. Okay. So, moving on to the next question. What did children find in the larger cupboard? So, the answer is the children found a lot of electronic equipment in the larger cupboard, like dials, digital readouts, colored lights, and mass of other electronic equipment. Okay, so there was in the kitchen there was a larger cupboard, and when children opened and saw that, they found that there were many electronic equipments which were kept inside that cupboard, like there were dial pads, there were digital readouts, there were lights which were of different colors, and mass of electronic equipments, means different variety of electronic equipments which they had never seen before. All this was stuffed and kept in the larger cupboard. So this was found there. Okay. So moving on to the next question. When Petty went to Mr. Hunt, Mr. Hunt was not moving and was staring blank because he was thinking, he was drugged, or he was meditating. So, what was the reason that Mr. Hunt was not moving and just was staring blank when Petty had been there? So, three options I have read it out. The answer is B. He was drugged. Because he was drugged, he was not moving at all. He was just staring at one place, quite blank. Okay. So, let's move on to the next question. When Petty went to Mr. Hunt, Petty heard the Browns talking to each other, but could not understand what they were saying. Why? So, students, when we read the chapter, we come to know that Petty, when he went to Mr. Hunt to look for his teacher, he found that Browns were talking to each other. They were just discussing something, but he was not able to understand it. That what are they saying? What are they discussing? Why? What was the reason? So, answer is Petty could not understand what the Browns were talking, as it sounded as if they were hissing and clicking at each other. Okay, so when Petty went there, he heard Browns, he saw Browns, they were talking with each other, but he could not make out, he could not understand because the sound which he heard was just of hissing and clicking. As you know, the snakes makes the hissing sound, or when you talk very secretly, just hissing sounds come out. Same way, but they were just hissing and clicking with the eyes, and some actions were made which the Petty could not understand. It was something weird and very different kind of conversation which was going on between Browns. Thus, Petty could not make it. Okay, moving on to the next question. Why did Petty prevent the other children from taking drink? So we know that Petty was avoiding the drink to be taken by children. Why? So answer is Petty prevented the other children from taking the drink as he suspected that it must have been drugged like the tea which his teachers had drunk. Okay, so Petty was avoiding the drink to be had by the children. So because he suspected, he believed that it might have been drugged by the Mrs. Brown, like the tea which was given to their teachers, because he had seen there that Mr. Hunt was drugged and he was just sitting straight and staring with very blank. So he was suspecting, he was having a doubt that Mrs. Brown might have drugged even the juice or the drink which was given to the children there, as it was drugged with the tea which the teachers were already given and they had drunk. Thus he was preventing the other children from taking that drink. Okay? So in this manner you can write it in simple sentence. So moving on to next question. Where were the aliens taking the children? Where were they exactly taking the children? So answer is the aliens were taking the children to their home planet. So this aliens, they were collecting the children here from here and they were planning to take it to their home planet. Okay. So moving on to next question. Why were the aliens collecting the creatures from other planets? So what was the reason? Why were the aliens collecting the creatures from all the planets and taking to their home planet? Why? So answer is the aliens were collecting the creatures from the other planets for experiments and scientific study. So, students, we come to know it from the chapter here that the creatures were collected by the aliens to take it to their planet and do experiments on them, do some scientific study, research on them. Okay, so that was the purpose that they were collecting the creatures, the human from the other planets, different creatures from different planets. Okay. So moving on to the next question. Where was the control of the back door located? So students, as you know that the house where they had taken shelter was actually a spaceship. So where was the back door located here? So the answer is the control of the back door was located on the left of the panel in the larger cupboard marked with yellow light. So the control of the back door, like how to open and close that control of the back door was located on the left side of the panel and it was in the larger cupboard and it was marked with yellow color light. Okay. So moving on to next question. After sending all the others out of the spaceship, how did Petty and Glenn manage to escape from the aliens? Okay, so here the question is that Petty and Glenn were the two students, courageous students who were trying to help out all the other teachers and the students to get out of the spaceship. So after removing or getting out all the other students and teachers from the spaceship, how did they manage to escape from the aliens? So answer is Petty asked Glenn to smash the control panel of the spaceship if the aliens did not go the other room and close the door. And after doing that, both the boys ran out of the back door as fast as they could. Okay. So Petty asked Glenn to smash, to break off the control panel of the spaceship if the aliens they did not move to the other room and close the door. And they did the same thing. And after doing that, both the boys ran out of the back door as fast as they could and they jumped out. And this is how both of them escaped from the aliens after helping out everyone. Okay, so this is how you can write the answers, students. I hope it was very simple words used here to frame the answers, and I hope these answers were informative for you, and it is also helping you all to write your notes and go through it. So thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, do hit the like button, and we'll be coming with the second part of this question answer session very soon with the next video. Till then, stay safe, be happy. Thank you, students.